this is Keely Gaypart, and I am here with
Zack.
And normally we would have Ellie Sachs here, but today she is not here, so we are doing our first podcast without her. And our topic for the day is animal research and whether or not we think that is a good idea and pros to cons to that controversial topic. So to start off, my opinion on it would be that I don't necessarily think that it is okay, but I think it definitely does have a lot of beneficial reasons and shouldn't be completely thought of as bad or thought of as not being able to be used, because it is something that can really help us. And what do you think, Zach?
Mine's kind of the same. Like, I don't love it, but then again, it can save people's lives. So I think for that, it's a good.
Yeah, I agree. Some facts behind that is animal research has helped aid our understanding of various diseases, and that is always a good thing. We always need to find cures and continue to help out with that kind of stuff. And so if it is for reasons like that and the animal isn't being studied in an inhumane way, then I think it should be allowed.
Mm-hmm. I feel like they need to put in place some sort of guidelines that they need to follow, so they can't just abuse these animals, but I think that would be very beneficial.
For example, in the UK, they have put in place certain guidelines to protect the animals, and a lot of people have to have animal welfare licenses in order to perform tests, which I think is a good idea, going along with having guidelines, because this way it keeps maybe people who aren't as responsible or don't care as much about animals as others to still have a guideline, still be humane, and to not do things that aren't necessary to the animals.
Yeah, there's some drugs out there that they don't know, they have to test on animals to make sure they're safe, otherwise they couldn't be used on people. And some of those drugs are life-saving, and they need to know if they're worth it.
Yeah, and just the idea of itself, being able to, that it's helped cure diseases and helped figure out more things and learn more about different diseases and things that can hurt humans, I think that in itself is a good reason to why it should be allowed for the most part. And thinking of it, yes, there is cruel ways and there is cruel people, and that is a totally different subject than just figuring out the actual facts and letting it be beneficial and help. So that is kind of our viewpoint on it, and we didn't really disagree for this topic, and so we think it's a good idea as long as there's boundaries.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so thanks for listening to our podcast, and
Tune in for the next one.